Welcome to our online meditation today. And today we are going to meditate together. And I have some wisdom to share with you about what we call the peace energy. So, my name is Monk John, or it's written over there whenever John Paramai, but usually they call me Monk John or Longpi John. I'm from Thailand, and I've been teaching meditation for many years in many countries. And today I'm going to provide some guide, and we're going to meditate together. So the topic is peace energy. What exactly is the peace energy we are talking about? Peace energy. Well, some people might have a questions. Okay, do we really have this energy? And how do we know that there is the peace energy inside us? So let me share some comparison. For example, if you compare with electricity. Normally, you don't actually see electricity because electricity is something that will power electrical appliances, and everything that we do, you can say that okay, everything that you do, one karma leads to first consequences, second energy, and third memory. So karma simply means actions, not something magical or something mysterious, but everything that you do, whether you think, whether you speak, and whether you do, will lead to at least three things. We're not going to talk about consequences and the memory aspect, but today we're going to talk about the energy aspect. Okay, so for energy, how do we actually know that this energy exists? The energy is something that we can't actually see. It's like electricity that you don't see with your eyes. But you know that electricity exists because it can power many different things. For example, it can power light bulbs, can power fan or motors, or it can even generate heat. So this proves that the peace energy exists. So how do we actually know? We can feel in our mind. So every time that we feel, every time we do something and we feel that our mind becomes clearer, our mind becomes purer, that is when we are going to, we can feel that our actions or our karma has already created the peaceful energy in the mind. So let's have a look at the next slide. The peace energy also has technical term. It's called punya. This is a language is called Pali, and the real meaning of peace is punya. Peace energy created in the mind and improve the mind by removing impurities. So we have some different keywords here. First is that energy is created in your mind. It's not in your head or in any part of your body. It's in the mind. And when this energy is being cultivated, it improves the quality of the mind by removing impurities. It means that normally we have impurities. I'm going to explain later what this impurity means. But when you have impurities, the impurity will block the mind from generating this peaceful energy. So when we meditate, we can remove the impurities. And once we remove these impurities, we can also feel how the peace energy is created. So let's have a look at the next slide. That I was talking about electricity. So normally you don't see electricity, you know that it exists. Let's go to the next slide. When you can see that okay, you have light from light bulb, you have heat from iron, and you have motion from a fan. Okay, so we are going to meditate because that's the only way you can feel how peace energy is generated in the mind. So first of all, let me explain about the meditation technique. And this meditation technique is going to be about pressing the switch. So we have the switch to trigger this peace energy, and this switch is already within us. We just have to press the switch, but we just cannot use a finger to press the switch. It's not here, it's not here. We can only use our attention or our feeling to press the switch. If I would say that, now imagine your mind, your attention at the center of your body. It might be a little bit hard for some of you, especially if this is your first time meditating using this technique. So let's have a deep breath together. Okay, now breathe in deeply, softly, and slowly. Breathe in deeply, softly, and slowly, all the way to the middle of your stomach. If you breathe soft enough, you can feel that the air doesn't actually end in your lung. It has to be soft enough and slow enough as well. A part of the airflow is going further to the middle of your stomach. And I'd like you to observe this feeling. It feels like something soft, something warm, something gentle is inside your body. And if we keep feeling this attention, eventually we'll be able to press the switch that trigger the peace energy. Okay, let's try. Breathe in deeply, softly, slowly, all the way to the middle of our stomach. This is the first method that we will use in a meditation practice. It is called breathing observation. We are going to observe, but not the breath itself. It is attention when the breath is arriving and touching the middle part of your body. That is what we call the center of the body. That is the switch triggering the peace energy. The second method, we are going to repeat some mantra in the mind. And the mantra, well, you can repeat something like clear and bright, or may peace energy be up on me, or may peace energy spread throughout the world. Or the other mantra that I will use today is called Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma, S-A-M-M-A, it means the right way. And Arahang, A-R-A-H-A-N-G, it means the purest state of the mind. We're going to repeat this for a while until the voice started to fade away. And you have a feeling like you don't actually need to repeat it anymore. Then we are going to use another technique. Again, we can't use our finger to press the switch. And that's why we are going to use an image, because the switch has to be pressed very softly and gently. So by visualizing something over there at the switch, at the center of the body, we can trigger that switch. Actually, what I've been telling you so far is not something like magical or something mysterious or something related to supernatural power, but it is about meditation technique. And since today we talk about peace energy, let's try to make it a little bit more connected. But in fact, it is something that we've been doing in our daily life. For example, if you have too much in the mind, you probably wouldn't want to think about anything anymore. And one way to do that is first to breathe in and out so that you can release everything from your mind. And second, by keeping your mind empty, by keeping your mind free. But we can't do that for long. That's why we need meditation technique. For example, breathing, for example, mantra, and we are going to imagine something. Okay, and this something you can use like something simple: the sun, the moon, a star, or a bubble, a crystal ball, anything you like. Just imagine that this something is now in the middle of your body, at the center of your body. Okay, so don't worry so much if you don't see that thing, because the purpose is not about visualizing clearly, but it is about how we use our soft and gentle attention to trigger the source of peace energy, the generator that we have within us. Okay, so now we are ready. I have explained everything that we are going to do. Let's do the meditation together. So find yourself a comfortable place where you can sit comfortably. You can sit like me in the meditation posture. We call this the peace position, where you sit on the floor with your legs closed. But you don't actually have to close your legs if you don't feel comfortable. You can also sit on a chair. Well, I would not suggest you lie down, because that's going to be too comfortable and you're going to fall asleep in a few minutes. Then keep your hands together on your lap. Okay, we're not going to use our body anymore, so we make sure that our hands, our legs, they are in the position that we will not disturb you during the meditation practice. Okay, and keep your back a little bit straight, because when you breathe in and you have your back straight, you're going to feel that you breathe more comfortably. Then look straight as if you were looking into the horizon. This is how we release tension and uncomfortable feeling from our face. Look as if you look very far away, as if there is nothing in front of you. At this moment, everything you have in your mind, you're not going to think about them at this moment. You are going to leave everything behind for a while. And I would like you to breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. Meditation is both art and science. So not only the way we bring our mind to the center of the body, but it is how we do that. And today we are going to do that in the most comfortable way. So we'll be on our own, but you still have my voice. Adjust your sitting posture. And once you feel more comfortable, I would invite you to close your eyelids very softly and gently. Close your eyes as if you are lying down on your bed. You were waiting for a moment to have a sweet dream. Close your eyes in a very soft and gentle way. And breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. Every time that you breathe in, you inhale positive energy into your body. And every time that you breathe out, you release and let go of everything from the mind. Everything that you have in your mind, you leave them behind for a while. And I would like you to scan through your whole body. Allow yourself to feel relaxed from the top of your head down to your toes. Relax the muscles from your forehead down to your cheek and your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation going down to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips, relax the muscles on your chest, down to your stomach, your hips, your thighs, your knees, feel the flow of relaxation going smoothly down to your feet, to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And once your body feels more relaxed, you're not going to worry about it anymore. I would like you to imagine that you were alone in a vast, empty space. Alone, but you don't feel lonely. Feel that you were sitting alone in a space very large and you have nothing to worry about. You want nothing more, nothing less. And you are satisfied with everything you have at the present moment. Here and now. I would like you to feel very soft and gentle attention of something inside your body. You can begin by imagining that your body is empty. No bone, no muscle, no organ, nothing inside the body. Some of you may follow your breath. When you breathe softly, slowly, comfortably, some of you may want to feel the awareness of an empty space in the middle of your body. This is up to you. As long as you can maintain the soft and gentle attention as if something soft, warm, gentle Even though sometimes your mind got distracted, you might be thinking about something else. That is very normal. Do not be worried. Do not feel frustrated or annoyed. You may recollect your attention and let it stay at the center of your body again and again. The purpose is to be aware of your attention and to feel this attention of an empty space inside your body. As if something soft, gentle, and warm You may also repeat some words in your mind in case you are still dealing with some distracting thoughts. Do not be worried. Let us repeat the words several times. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Keep repeating the mantra on your own. Do not just wait for my voice. The mantra will be more effective if you repeat on your own in your mind. Samma Arahang, repeating the mantra, your mind, your attention can feel the awareness of the center, as if the vibration of the voice is expanding, radiating from the center to every part of your body. Continue repeating the mantra on your own until the end of your meditation, until you have a feeling that your mind has already become calm and still. And you do not need to repeat the mantra anymore. Then you do not need it anymore. Just continue repeating the mantra for a moment. I would like you to imagine that within the center space within your body, you imagine a picture of the sun or the full moon, or a tiny star, a floating bubble, or a water drop. Just imagine that you have something round, soft, and clear inside the body. your feeling. Some of you may also imagine, instead of having the object inside you, but you are inside the meditation object that is very large, covering your whole body. Observe your meditation object without worrying or thinking about anything else. Maintain the feeling as long as you can, as soft, as gentle as you can. You may also repeat the mantra while you are imagining your meditation object. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Allow the sun to be shining, radiating peaceful feeling, peaceful energy, and you feel your mind becomes very pure, clean, clear. The peace energy is spreading to every part, every corner of your body. You maintain the feeling as long as you can. confirm from time to time. Then you still have the awareness, something clear, pure and bright within you. Or you are now at the center of something very large, clean, clear, pure, and bright. Stay with this feeling for a moment. Your mind is being purified, clean, clear, and bright. I'd like you to imagine that the peace energy that you have been cultivating until now is expanding in all directions, like waves or ripples that are expanding endlessly. To everywhere around you, as if you are sharing the energy. You are sharing your positive intention to everyone around you. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace that you are sharing. Allow the energy to expand, to grow, to cover your building, to cover your whole city. Imagine that the peace energy is covering the whole sky dome and everyone under the same sky. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace that you are sharing. It doesn't matter who they are, what they do, where they're from. You want all of them to be happy in the same way that you are feeling. Imagine as if you are sharing your energy, your positive intention to everyone in the whole world. It doesn't matter who they are, what they do, what belief they have. You just want all of them to be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace that you are sharing. Spread your love, your kindness, your peace energy to all of them. When the mind becomes clearer, you can also make wishes for positive things that you want in your life. A clear mind, clear wishes. Everything that you wish for will become a clear projection in your life. And with the power of the positive energy, they will be attracted to your life. So you may wish for good health, prosperity, complexions, longevity. May you be successful in personal and professional life. Everywhere that you go, may you be welcome. May you be surrounded by good people, good friends, good family members. And every time that you close your eyes and meditate, may you attain the inner peace without delay. At the moment, we have come to an end of our meditation. I would like you to breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. Breathe in and out. Long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. Feel every part of your body. And once you feel that you are ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes. Softly, slowly open your eyes. Welcome back. I hope that you enjoy the meditation. Did you feel that your mind was clear? Did you feel some clarity in the mind? Well, you can share in the comment. You can click like. You can share with your friends so that they can feel the same thing as well. And the feeling of purity, the feeling of peaceful energy that you felt in the meditation is from the peace energy. So imagine that you have a clear glass of water. When the water is clear, you can see everything in the water. But if the water is unclear, like you drop some ink into the water and you stir the water, then the water loses clarity. And when the water loses clarity, you can't see anything in the water anymore, including light. So when your mind is not clear, you don't feel the light, you don't feel the clarity, you don't actually feel the peace energy anymore. Doesn't come out. It's just like it's getting blocked. It's like you are in a dark room where there's no light. Then you don't use electricity because there's no light. When you switch on the light, that is when the electricity starts flowing again. It's when the peace energy inside you is being generated once again. How? You just removed clarity. Sorry, you just create clarity. Remove impurities from the mind. So let's have a look at the next slide. We have already different ways. You have the three kinds of energy: the positive energy, the negative energy, and the neutral energy. What are these three energies about? So every time you do something good and your mind becomes pure, you're proud of yourself, proud of your actions, that is when you create some positive energy. And this energy is something we compare with the clarity of the mind. So you do something and you do not drop any ink into your water, into your mind. Your mind is not getting clouded. When you do something bad, like you speak something harshly to people and you feel bad as well, that is when you drop some ink into the water. That is when you also have negative energy in the mind. I think this slide has the two words, negative and neutral, and you switch. So the correct one in the middle, it has to be neutral. And the dark energy, when the mind is becoming unclear, that is the negative energy. The neutral energy is, well, when you feel refreshed from eating, from drinking, from sleeping. Well, that also make you some energy, but you'd actually get your mind clear from that. So we're not going to be a better person just by drinking water. We're not going to be a better person just by eating something, or we're not going to be a better person just by sleeping. But they make the body refreshed. So this neutral energy is more or less related to the body, but not the mind. Okay, so I think I give pretty clear definition of how we categorize these three kinds of energy. So let's take a look at the next slide. The punya, that's the technical word. The peace energy, it purifies our thoughts, our speech, and the mind. And if you notice at the end of meditation, I also ask you to make wishes, because the positive energy will also attract positive things in your lives as well. Have you ever heard about the law of attractions? Positive people attract positive people. Positive things attract positive things. Positive thoughts attract success and everything that you want into your life. But the underlying mechanism of this is the peace energy. So when you have something positive, when you think positively, when you think about something great and you're proud of yourself, that is when you also have the energy, and this will attract positive things into your life. So the energy will follow you wherever you go. It doesn't mean that, okay, I am cultivating this peace energy in this spot and I'm not going to see this energy anymore. I have to come back here. No, the energy that has been created will be stored in your mind, will stay with you. Maybe it will give result to you later, but definitely will stay with you. Okay, so let's have a look at the next picture. I hope this is not going to be too technical. It is also belongs to individuals, not possible to steal. So if I cultivate my peace energy, no one is going to steal this peace energy from me. Well, sometimes people make you feel bad and you lose the energy, but that's up to you. Whether you feel bad or you feel good, it's your choice, right? And is this going to become a protector of our journey? It's like wherever you go and you have this peace energy with you, you feel safe. You don't feel afraid because you are emitting or radiating peaceful energy from yourself the whole time. And it's also an important factor of reaching enlightenment, especially for monks, because the quality of the mind of enlightenment level is called spotless. The mind has to be spotless, and the more you have peace energy, the more spotless the mind becomes. Okay, so let's take a look at the next picture. What do you see? You see water and you see salt. Well, this is another analogy. So let's forget about the analogy of water and ink. This is water and salt. You have a glass of water and then you drop a spoon of salt into the water. The water becomes salty, definitely, right? That is when you actually do something that leads to negative energy. So in this analogy, the salt is the negative energy that you drop into your life. If you want your life to be less salty, because saltiness in this sense means you don't feel happy, you feel sad, you feel bad because the water is salty. When you drink a glass of water, salty water, you don't feel really happy, right? That is how the negative energy will lead to unhappiness in our life, because we have the salt in the water. And I don't think anyone here likes to drink salty water. So to make the water less salty is like to empower yourself so you become happy again, is to add more water. Exactly, add more water. You don't add more salt, right? You add more water, even though the salt is still there, but you have more water and you can drink the water. It's like if you have just a spoon of salt and then you have a pool of water or a lake of water, you don't actually feel that saltiness anymore. So that's how it is if you compare with the peace energy. And this is what I like to share with you today. If you have this peace energy, and these come in different ways, you can meditate, you can do something good, and you feel proud of yourself. And also something like generosity, you share something with your friends, you speak and you encourage them to do something good, they feel good and you feel good as well. These are examples of the ways you can get this peace energy. But again, because the peace energy can be created or generated by yourself, you don't actually need to plug a cable into some outlet to charge the energy. You don't actually need to go anywhere to recharge yourself with this energy. You can just sit in your home, on your bed, on a chair, close your eyes, clean your mind, so that impurities that block the peace energy disappears. And that is when your mind becomes clear again. That is when you can trigger and generate the peace energy once again. It's not about the place you are, it's not about people that you are with. Some people say, oh, I go to this place and I feel a lot of energy. Well, that might be partially true because the energy can also be stored in the land. Or some people who actually have, or maybe they emit the energy all the time. You're close to them, you feel good. That is also possible as well. But my point is, you actually want to depend on the peace energy that people give you, that a place will give you. You want to create and generate this peace energy by yourself. So wherever you go, you can radiate this peace energy. People will welcome you like that. People will love you like that because they really are looking forward to this energy without knowing themselves. They don't actually know this word before, peace energy. They just know something like, okay, I'm close to these people and I feel great. When I talk to him or her, he gives me encouragement, he makes me feel great the whole time. He makes me feel great just by smiling. That is when you are sharing peace energy, not only to yourself, but people around you and the whole world. So I guess this is it for our meditation and our talk today. Yeah, do you like it? Well, you can give or share some comments so that we can use to improve the next sessions. This is a little experiment because before, like last year or last few months, we only did the pure meditation and we didn't actually have incorporated any lectures. So if you like, you can help keep this lecture alive by clicking like, you share with your friends, and we see if there is exposures or interest from many people, we will also think about and prepare another topics, okay, in the next sessions. So if you like the sessions, please share and make it visible, okay? And that's it for today. Next week is going to be the beginning of the Lent sessions. Lent session means that usually monks in Thailand, we will spend like 3 months retraining ourselves. So not only the monks who will be doing the retraining, but you can also do the retraining. Usually in Thailand, this period of time, people will make stronger resolution. Some of them will make resolution. I have a friend who made resolution of not drinking coffee, but that doesn't actually something bad or create negative energy if you drink coffee. But it is, I asked him and he said, okay, because I want to practice more commitment. That is when he make a vow not to drink coffee for 3 months. I will die if I do that. But what about you? You may make a stronger resolution. Maybe you make a resolution to stop smoking, or to have maybe less food so that you can go better on your dietary routine. And what about making a vow to meditate every day? Maybe at least half an hour a day, or maybe some of you, peace agents, 1 hour a day, for peace architect 2 hours a day. Anything you've been doing great, do them better. Okay, so during the Lent period, we're going to meet again. I'm going to ask you again if you've been doing this or not. And I hope I got some inspiring stories to share and to talk about from you guys as well. So until next time, Monk John, Longpi John from Thailand, we're going to prepare next exciting lectures for the following sessions. But until now, happy to be with you today. Happy to meditate together and stay tuned. Goodbye.